episode of Let's Talk Natural Medicine is brought to you by Bioglan, proud platinum partners of ATMS. For over 40 years, Bioglan has delivered innovative, high-quality vitamins, supplements and superfoods, helping Australians live healthier lives. Find Bioglan at your local pharmacy today. Welcome back to episode 3, Let's Talk Natural Medicine, brought to you by the Australian Traditional Medicine Society. I'm your host, Natalie Hume, and today we're diving into natural detoxification and how to use food as medicine to support our body's natural cleansing processes. Did you know your body is designed to detox naturally? Today we're discovering which foods can support that process and what simple changes can make a big difference. Our guest is Rebecca Lang, a nutritionist and naturopath and wellness expert, here to share her insights on natural detoxing. Rebecca, thanks for joining us today.
Great. Thanks for having me here today, Natalie. I'm excited to share my information on this podcast today.
Can you explain a bit about what detox really means from a natural health perspective?
Well, from a naturopathic perspective, detox refers to the body's natural processes of eliminating toxins, so substances that can be harmful in the body and accumulate. And in the world that we live in today, that can happen quite quickly. So these might include like byproducts of metabolism or environmental pollutants, chemicals in food. It can also include the chemicals that are being sprayed on our food, just our normal household cleaning items. There's toxins in our makeup and skin products. So our liver, kidneys, lungs and skin and digestive system all have to work together to detoxify. So rather than a one-time cleanse, detoxing is an ongoing process that we can support by reducing our exposure to these harmful substances and by providing the body with the nutrients it needs to function like optimally. It's sort of something that needs to be regularly happening so that we can continue to keep getting these toxins out of our bodies as they're accumulating.
I like it. So you just don't want to do one big detox. You want to make sure all these systems are working healthily, I guess, all the time, don't we?
Yeah, so we can do regular detoxing, but on a daily basis, we need to be really mindful of always, it's like an ongoing detox we have to be doing these days to live in the world that we live in.
And so what role does food play in supporting our body's natural detox system? And why is this so important as well?
Well, food is crucial because it provides the nutrients that our bodies need to fuel the detoxification pathways. So, for example, like antioxidants from fruits and vegetables help to combat free radicals. And fibres also will bind to toxins in the gut and eliminate them. So there's certain foods like how cruciferous vegetables like garlic and citrus fruits that can activate liver enzymes and help with detoxification. So without the right nutrients, the detox processes actually slow down and they can lead to a buildup of toxins that can affect our energy levels and our immune system overall health. I mean, obviously as well, if we're able to access organic vegetables, fruit and vegetables, we're going to have a higher nutrient quality there and high antioxidants as well. But this isn't always available for people in certain country towns or areas, and also the cost of organic vegetables as well.
So important. So what would, I guess, make up the detox toolkit? What are your top foods, kitchen staples or habits for anyone looking to support natural detox?
Well, I actually have a juice bar as well. So I'm very passionate about cold pressed juicing and using that as a way to get the maximum amount of nutrients and enzymes and minerals out of our fruit and vegetables. So cold pressed juicing means that also the juice isn't becoming oxygenated, so it will last a lot longer, and your body doesn't actually have to digest to absorb those nutrients. So I'm very passionate about the juicing, and we also do a 3-day juice cleanse as well. The main point there is it's got to be cold pressed juices. I do encourage cabbage foods such as broccoli, cauliflower and kale to support the natural detox enzymes. We use a lot of lemons and limes for the vitamin C and alkalizing effects. And beetroot's one of my favourites as well for supporting the liver, and that also will help with bile flow. Garlic and onions will help with the sulfur compounds, which aid in detoxing. And ginger can be helpful as well with the anti-inflammatory properties. And then we have herbs like coriander and parsley, which can really help with the heavy metals. So, and in the pantry, I also recommend like apple cider vinegar, which can really help combine with apple juice to be supporting the gallbladder and bile function. And then using like a high quality olive oil, using herbal teas such as dandelion tea and milk thistle tea, drinking plenty of water, and supporting like using movement every day to support the lymphatic drainage in the body as well.
That's so many great things that we could have in our kitchen, which probably so many people already do, right? But I think the good thing is good quality foods, apple cider vinegar you said there. And what about water? So do you talk to people also about filtered water at all?
Well, yes, we do look at a lot of different water filters. So a lot of my clients will use a Zarzan water filter, which is on my website, because it's a very practical one that you can just put on your bench top, and then you just put your normal water in it and it will filter it, and also add in all your minerals and electrolytes. So with water, one of the biggest things is our bodies are 75 to 85% water, but we're not just purified water, we're water with minerals like the ocean. And if we're not supporting those minerals as well through electrolytes, then the water can be just going straight through us and not actually going through the potassium sodium pump that we need it to go through to bring the water in and out of the cells to actually work for us. So yeah, the water filter I recommend is a Zarzan one, which actually helps to bring the electrolytes in. But there are plenty of different types of water filters out there, ranging up to thousands of dollars, and I guess it just depends on your budget as well.
Excellent. Thanks for sharing that tip. And do you have any real life success stories of someone who saw a positive health change by using food as medicine as well?
Well, in my clinic, I see this every day, as I have a clinic as well as a juice bar. So part of what we do is a 3-day juice cleanse, which people will lose up to 4 kilos in that 3 days. So what we did see with that, I did do some tests on 10 men. So we did it before and after the juice cleanse, testing all their body composition. And we were able to confirm that in that 3 days, it wasn't enough to lose any muscle, but they actually did lose up to 4 kilos of fat. And what we saw is the more fat they had on their body, the more fat they were likely to lose. And the important thing is with weight loss as well is you need to be supporting those detoxification pathways. So toxins are stored in the fat cells. So any weight loss plan that's out there that isn't supporting the liver, phase 1 and phase 2, isn't going to have long-lasting results. So for women, who our bodies are designed to hold more fat, that's where, it's even more important that we are doing regular detoxing on a daily basis. But a lot of my clients do struggle to have that on a consistent every day of their life. So they do look at doing a 21-day detox program where we will support them during that time. And by the end of the 21 days, they will look and feel amazing. And it doesn't have to be a negative process. Like usually when people on following like a detox program, they actually feel amazing, like, from probably about day 4 onwards. So the first 3 days, they might be struggling a little bit. And then after that, they actually feel better than what they felt in a very long time.
I think that's so important, talking about the health benefits, but what they're going to feel after they come out of the detox, right? So they feel a lot more energized or clearer.
They do. The brain fog is gone. They have higher energy. they look great, their skin is glowing, they're able to concentrate a lot better, they're more focused in their life. And part of our work is like doing the detox your body, mind and spirit. So, in that time you can be really starting to work out what things you're ready to release from your life as well. So even though you're working with food as medicine, you can be using that time as well to start clearing out or decluttering your house and getting rid of some things that no longer need to be there.
This episode of Let's Talk Natural Medicine is brought to you by BioGlan, proud platinum partners of ATMS. BioGlan is your go-to pharmacy-only provider of high-quality vitamins, supplements, and superfoods. Their commitment to innovation and unique formulations has earned them a reputation for excellence in supporting health and wellness. Together, we're building a stronger, healthier future for natural medicine. Thank you, BioGlan, for your partnership and support. So also, time for our fact or fiction. I'm going to ask you a detox myth, and I'd like you to tell us, is it fact or is it fiction? Is it true that drinking lemon water alone is enough to detox your liver?
Well, it's definitely fiction. If it was that simple, we'd all be walking around completely detox and feeling wonderful all the time. So it's a great habit. It will hydrate you, and it does provide some vitamin C and also supports some digestion. But alone, it's not enough to detox your liver as such. So detoxing is a complex multi-step process and involves numerous enzymes and pathways, all which require a variety of nutrients. So lemon water could be part of a detox supportive lifestyle, but it's not a magic solution at all means. So if someone is really looking at detoxing and going a bit deeper with it, that's when they can speak with a naturopath or nutritionist who can help them through that process.
Absolutely. And you did speak a lot about obviously different foods and things like that. And you touched on some household stuff. So I'd love to quickly bring in, what other detox strategies can people bring into their life from their household, or things like dry skin brushing? You mentioned lymphatics as well. So do we have any other tips there that you can share?
Yes, so hydration is one of the most important things. You'd be surprised about how many people really aren't drinking enough water. But you can also have some people that are drinking too much water and then washing out all of their electrolytes. So a bigger person, yes, they might need to drink 2 litres of water a day. A person who's a bit smaller, they may only need to drink about 1.5 litres of water a day. And then making sure that they're getting the electrolytes in there, which natural cold pressed juices will actually help to give you natural electrolytes as well as natural probiotics as well. And I mean, other things that you can do is be just eating more plant-based foods like colourful fruit and vegetables in each meal, and opting for organic where you can. In having like plenty of fiber, like grains and beans and seeds and nuts. So you might want to start making your own protein balls or slices so that your treats are actually filled with those high fiber nutrients. Just limiting processed food, so taking out sugar, which just depletes nutrients from the body. Removing or reducing alcohol and foods that are pre-packaged or have artificial colours and additives in there. I actually have on my door here some Fruit Loops that are in a little bag that are 35 years old, and I show the children that come in here because they actually look exactly the same. So that's all the preservatives and everything that are in there. And just other detox habits like working with the dry skin brushing, as you said, Natalie, is such a simple but very effective technique that helps with working with the lymphatic system and moving all the fluid around. So some people can be even holding up to 10 kilos of fluid in their body. So having regular lymphatic drainage massage or any type of massage is also very beneficial. Daily exercise, so even just walking is always going to be helpful, just moving the body, and just even the body, on the pathway, your feet, it just vibrating through your body is helping to move everything around, and so things don't stay stagnant. And if for some reason you're a person that can't walk, even when you're standing there, you could be just walking on the spot. That will all still be helping to move everything around the body. So just keeping in mind as well, when the toxins overflow in our body, like the free radicals, we're increasing our oxidative stress. So our oxidative stress is when the free radicals are higher than the antioxidants, and puts us at a higher risk of disease and aging quicker. So when working with a naturopath or nutritionist, they'll be working with helping to reverse your oxidative stress, which often means supporting phase 2 detoxification. So, but for people at home, working with your just your basic hydration, focusing on higher plant foods and fibre, limiting your processed food, and working with cold pressed vegetable juices is really going to help with all those, reducing those free radicals in the body.
And I guess for those who are just starting out on their detox journey, those first steps are safe and effective to, I guess, incorporate at home as well?
Definitely. So that's why we look at, when talking with the public, we often look at food-based, and how you could be working as food as medicine to help with, detox your body, cleanse your body. So it's that way, it's not going to interact with any of your medications or any diagnosed diseases or anything like that. If you do want to look at bringing in different supplements, and there are a lot of herbs and nutrients out there that can support phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification, that's when we would recommend that you actually book in to see a naturopath or nutritionist to help give you the right advice, so that the supplements that you're taking aren't interacting with any of the pharmaceuticals you could be on, or also aren't causing you any problems, and also are effective. So they are actually going to give you the results you need, and they're not just something that maybe is only supporting one part of the detoxification process, and when it's important to sort of support both areas. And that's where we would recommend that you speak to a professional about that. But from at home, working with food as medicine, and trying to go organic if possible, where and when you can, is really going to be helpful in helping with that daily detoxification of your body.
Just talking about organic as well, would you look at those top 10? I know every year they do this list of the top 10, most foods to avoid, I guess, and try to eat organic. Was that where you would suggest to start for those people out there who are looking at trying organic?
Yes, well, yeah. I mean, look, if you can manage to do, any type of foods organic, and especially with your fruit and vegetables, and looking at things that, say, for example, strawberries, they have all the pores on them, therefore they're going to be more absorbing of any sprays on them. And so that might be, if you could, something that you would try and grow or buy organic yourself. Other foods as well, if they're sort of more covered over, and then you're, like say cauliflower example, and then you're pulling all those outside leaves off, you've got a little bit more protection there. So, and it's just going to depend on what you can afford. But one of the best things I think people can do, if you can manage it, is to be growing a bit of your own fruit and vegetables. If you can grow some, start growing some fruit trees, or even if you're growing your own tomatoes on your balcony, it's pretty easy to grow. Different fruits and vegetables. Celery can be, if you buy organic celery, then you can regrow it from the celery stalk at the bottom. You just can put that in water and then regrow that. So you might get, out of one organic celery, you might actually be able to get 3.
That's a great tip. I love that. Awesome. And finally, please share with us your website or anything else you want to leave with us today, please.
My website is healthandhealing.net.au, and you can book an appointment with me there. I do telehealth, and you can also find out more about me at rebeccalang.net.au. And I do have my juice bar, which we do a 3-day juice cleanse. At this stage, it's more in my local area, but that's called oftheearthjuicebar.com.au.
Oh, amazing. Thank you again, Rebecca, for sharing such valuable insight. It's been a pleasure having you on the episode today.
Thank you, Natalie. It's been lovely being here and sharing my information and knowledge with you.
And thank you to our listeners for tuning into this episode of Let's Talk Natural Medicine. Visit atms.com.au to find an accredited practitioner, and don't forget to sign up for our Friends of Natural Medicine newsletter for more wellness tips and resources. So here are a few quick wins for a detox-friendly diet. Add colour and fibre-rich foods, stay hydrated, and maybe try a detox smoothie or the juices, as Rebecca was saying. Until next time, take care and stay naturally well. Love what you heard today? Then hit the follow button to stay tuned for more deep dives into holistic health and wellness. If you're feeling the positive vibes, leave us a 5-star review. It makes a huge difference in spreading the message of natural medicine far and wide.